Prince Harry and Meghan Markle booed at the baseball, and the delusional Duke has a face like thunder as he increasingly questions the choices he's making in life.
Baseball fans in the US have had a slightly unfriendly reaction to Prince Harry and Meghan showing up to a game against the Toronto Blue Jays. Take a listen. Sheesh, yeah, that is nasty. The Blues led to reaction from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex that harked back to the infamous Coldplay moment. Sporting their Dodger blue caps, their support couldn't, though, help the team which lost to Toronto.
She very much was there, not for the game, not for the players, not for anything else but publicity. It was a very obvious publicity stunt.
But Tuesday night, these two left the kids at home, which is a custom for them. They leave the kids at home. They go to the Dodgers game in Los Angeles. So Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they have amazing seats at the Dodgers game. Okay, someone must really like them, or they have blackmail. Or Meghan had to do some tricks for those seats. But nonetheless, they have amazing seats at the Dodgers game. But they're a bad luck charm. Okay, they're kind of a bad luck charm for any business because the Dodgers lost to the Toronto Blue Jays. And I would like to give myself kudos for remembering that and not looking at the notes. Okay.
Due to the video evidence as well as eyewitness reporting, we can't fully deny that there was booing, but we can confirm that it was all directed at age. As you know, even though Meghan is a fake duchess, she is very relatable. She completely understands and empathizes with the crowd. Actually, Meghan fights the urge to boo Harry every single day when he walks through the door.
Archie and Lily, wish you were here. P.S. We left a video of us to watch with Uncle Marcus. See you around. So you're going to show up. You're going to show up whether you like it or not, because I'm now the breadwinner.
So the Dodgers lost. The Toronto Blue Jays won. I find this interesting that Prince Harry is rooting for the Dodgers when I think his father is actually the king of Canada or the sovereign of Canada. So you would think maybe he would root for Toronto, but he's rooting for the Dodgers because Prince Harry, he's decided to leave all of the royal family behind except for the use of his title when it can make him a quick buck with a tell-all book. But they go to this Dodgers game, they leave the kids at home. What I'm sort of getting concerned with, don't these kids want to go out and experience some of these things? You know, they have a young boy. I think the boy is maybe 6, 7, 8 years old at this point. Wouldn't Archie want to go see a baseball game with his mom and dad? Archie's at home with the nannies or the help, whoever he's at home with, while mommy and daddy are out at the game. I just think the kids might enjoy getting out, right? When are we going to see the kids outside of the compound? You know what I'm saying? It's like almost like the Branch Davidians or something. Like the kids never get off the compound. They never get off the lot. And
of course, immediately realized that she was on the screen because that's all she spent the whole game doing. There's a photographer, there's a camera, performing. His suit put it, Johnson as part owner of the team. Old Koufax is a 4-time World Series winner and a Hall of Fame pitcher. And lots of people are actually saying, what? Like, why the hell are they in front of Sandy?
Or it's almost like Charles Manson had these young women and these young people living on his, reservation and following him. Is that what's going on with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's kids? Why don't we ever see them? And I'm not saying I want people to pry. I don't think you should be photographing the kids. I don't think there should be paparazzi. You can blur their faces. But I just think, don't the kids want to get out at some point? Mommy's going to Balenciaga fashion shows. Daddy's traveling here. They're going and collecting bogus BS awards in New York. Don't the kids want to see mommy and daddy succeeding? And I use the word succeeding loosely, but don't the kids want to go and see their parents in action or go to a baseball game with their dad? I just really don't understand this whole situation where we never see the kids whatsoever.
The crowd didn't just boo Meghan. They practically sent sound waves straight into the Royal Crisis Hotline. Meghan Markle arrived for what was supposed to be a glamorous Dodgers appearance, but left trending for all the wrong reasons. Prince Harry looked like a man realizing every decision since 2018 was a fastball straight to regret. Cameras caught him clapping, then awkwardly pretending not to hear the boos, while Meghan performed like it was a Netflix audition. And yes, insiders say the moment she realized the stadium screen found her, she turned on that famous Hollywood smile, but the crowd turned up the volume. The so-called power couple sat front row blocking baseball legends while fans wondered why they were even there. But it gets worse. Rumors suggest Meghan dragged Harry for brand promotion while the kids stayed home watching mommy's holiday candle launch flop in real time. And that's just the first inning, because what Harry did next had everyone asking, did he just walk away from Meghan or from the whole circus? Grab your popcorn. This royal drama is about to go extra innings.
Since this is sort of funny, let's listen again. When the Getty photographer comes by, Meghan has to slather herself over Harry because she thinks somehow that portrays something like we would want her henpecked beta male.
One of the enduring mysteries of Prince Harry's post-royal life is this: why does he keep putting himself in situations that visibly make him miserable?
The boos weren't just background noise, they were the soundtrack of another royal PR disaster. Harry's face said it all, that deep existential, why am I here expression every husband knows. But his came with a stadium full of witnesses. According to royal commentators, Harry looked mortified. The same man who once vowed to protect his family from public scrutiny, now sitting through waves of audience rejection. And Meghan, as always, went straight into performance mode. When cameras found her, she leaned in, smiled harder, even pulled Harry close for the optics while he looked like he was calculating the nearest exit. Critics call it Meghan's camera reflex. Every time she feels a lens, she forgets the moment and remembers the brand.
Oh, and now we have Harry filming Meghan because, she's like, honey, you gotta film me.
The smile at times might be plastered on when he thinks he's on camera, but his absolute despondency shines through. They got the best seats in the house for the World Series baseball game, which meant that some legends like Magic Johnson and Sandy Koufax were actually relegated to the second row.
Insiders claim that behind the smiles, the tension was so thick, even the Dodgers fans could sense it. At one point, Meghan allegedly told Harry to film her on his phone mid-game while she pretended not to notice. It's the influencer-era version of romance. Meanwhile, the cameras panned to Harry's face again, that awkward half grin melting into visible despair. Royal watchers say he's trapped in a cycle of appearances that make him miserable, but too image-conscious to refute. And the stadium seating drama made it worse. The couple, taking prime front row seats ahead of baseball legends, rubbed locals the wrong way. It wasn't royal privilege anymore, it was pure Hollywood entitlement.
What about the kids? Because here's the other sort of critique you could say of Harry and Meghan going to this game.
Pointed out, dear Archie and Lily, wish you were here. P.S. We left a video of us to watch with Uncle Marcus. See you around. Imagine going to the coronation of your father and not bringing your kids to witness their grandfather be crowned king.
Then came the parenting backlash. Fans couldn't understand how the self-branded family-first couple showed up for selfies and sponsorships but left their kids at home. Commentators mocked the irony. From the coronation to the Dodgers game, Archie and Lily always seem to miss the big family moments, while Meghan's PR team never misses a photo op. Critics say it paints a picture of selective parenting, one where cameras matter more than childhood memories. And Harry, sitting there, booed by thousands, seemed to realize the trade-off wasn't worth the applause. Let's take stock for a second. Harry and Meghan wanted privacy. Remember that line from the Netflix doc, crying about media attention? Well, fast forward to the Dodgers game, and they're literally waving at the Jumbotron like it's an audition for season 2. The crowd boos, Meghan turns it into a brand moment, Harry turns into a statue. They sit front row blocking baseball legends and somehow still act like victims of bad press. Critics say it's not royal persecution anymore, it's marketing gone rogue. In the worst part, Harry looks looks like a man realizing he's not just losing public support, he's losing patience. Because as the night went on, eyewitnesses say he quietly stepped aside, leaving Meghan to pose solo for cameras. That quick walkaway moment is now going viral as fans claim it's symbolic. Was it just the husband stretching his legs, or a royal exit strategy in real time? Stay tuned, because what happened after Harry's quiet walk-off turned this Dodgers date night into their most awkward public appearance since the Netflix premiere.
Why do you allow her to put yourself in this position when we can all tell, just like in New York the other day, the smile at times might be plastered on when he thinks he's on camera, but his absolute despondency shines through.
When the Getty photographer comes by, Meghan has to slather herself over Harry because she thinks somehow that portrays something like we would want her henpecked beta male.
You're going to show up. You're going to show up whether you like it or not, because I'm now the breadwinner. And there's so obviously these types of discussions going on because the timing of them turning up yesterday was not coincidental.
This is part of the reason why Meghan is distancing herself professionally from Harry. Now, some may point out that her fame is directly tied to Harry's status as a royal. But anybody who watches the Meghan Markle show knows she's now famous for recreating Pinterest posts from 2013 in her fake craft barn. Her impact doesn't end there. How would the tens of people who watch her show know what a $500 fruit plate is without Meghan's guidance? How does Harry feel about this, you ask? According to Meghan, close sources, Harry's thrilled. He always thinks that she makes the right decisions. Like any good husband, Harry fully supports his wife's decision to publicly distance herself from him. He made him sign a blood oath to confirm it. Anyways, don't believe the rumors. Meghan was actually very well received at the game. Here she is asking an elderly man if he knows that her and H went to Botswana on their first date.
And that's where the night hit rock bottom. Harry's face said everything no royal statement ever will. That half smile, half panic look of a man who realizes the bulls aren't temporary. They're the new soundtrack of his life. He claps, he fakes a grin, he films Meghan on command, but when the crowd keeps roaring, he quietly steps back. For a moment, the cameras lose him in the frame, and fans freeze frame that second, calling it Harry's walkaway moment. Maybe he was heading for popcorn. Maybe he was heading for peace. Either way, that empty seat beside Meghan told the whole story. Because when your PR playbook backfires, even royalty knows when to walk away. And somewhere in Montecito, a candle labeled Public Redemption just burned out faster than the Dodgers' playoff hopes. And that's the royal cliffhanger of the week. Harry walking away, Meghan getting booed, and a Dodgers crowd that just declared itself team reality. Was that a husband escaping the noise, or a prince realizing the game is over? You decide. Drop your take in the comments because I'm dying to know. Did Harry walk away from Meghan or from the madness? Hit subscribe if you love a little royal chaos with your popcorn. And tap the bell so you don't miss the next scandal brewing in Montecito. Watch our next episode on screen now, where Meghan's PR meltdown goes full Hollywood and the internet refuses to let it slide. Because in this royal reality show, every episode gets messier than the last.